Brigitte Bardot is one of the most influential and well-known actresses of the 1950s and 60s. Her sex appeal and grace made her iconic, but what many don't know is that first, she was a bit of a ballerina. Come along, I'll tell you all about it. Hello dancers, welcome to the Loft Ballerina channel. I create content for adult ballet dancers to help you with your journey and also to share mine. If you're new here and you like it, please subscribe and make sure to check out my other videos. Bardot was the first foreign language speaking star to attain major international success, and her films were key in establishing a global market for foreign cinema. When Bardot moves through film space, her classical ballet training is evident in her regal carriage and dance style. She studied at the Conservatoire in Paris, and the classic dancer's wardrobe of leotards, headbands, ballerina skirts, and ballet flats often appeared throughout her films and daily ensembles. What began as an anti-establishment look in her early career progressed into a glamorous, tailored flair that remains influential today. Bardot was born on September 28, 1934, into a wealthy Parisian family. Her father, Louis Bardot, was an industrialist, but also importantly a poet and an amateur filmmaker. Her mom, Anne-Marie, was a beautiful society lady who loved ballet and fashion, and she had wanted to be a dancer herself. They were also a bit bohemian, the whole family. Brigitte's sister, Marie-Jeanne, was born in 1938, and the sister's upbringing was typical of an upper-middle-class family of the period. Parents treated the sisters strictly and taught them manners, supervised their education, and refused to let them stay up late. So they were sort of like the Hilton sisters of their time, sort of, because things were quite different then. The Bardot family spent their time between their large apartment in Paris and the family's weekend cottage in the countryside, and they favored fashionable destinations for holidays and enjoyed a life filled with entertainment and art. And they also had many connections in the world of ballet, fashion, and movie industries. Bardot's ballet training was valuable in more ways than one. For a start, it gave Bardot her distinctive, graceful posture and walk. She was evidently gifted, winning a prize at the Conservatoire in 1948, where she studied. One of her teachers was Boris Nassov, a Russian immigrant who had devised special exercises for dancers designed to develop muscles while keeping their legs slim. Bardot was one of his best pupils. He also taught Leslie Caron, who was a famous actress and dancer as well. However, although like many little girls, Bardot had dreamt of becoming a ballerina, she abandoned ballet fairly quickly after one professional engagement on the transatlantic liner De Grasse in 1950. It is possible that the discipline ballet required was at odds with her easygoing nature and her privileged upbringing. Also, by then, she had fallen in love with Roger Vadim, her first husband, and did not want to be separated from him for a long time because of being on tour and such. She also concurrently had begun a career as a fashion model, a profession just as glamorous but less physically demanding. Madame Bardot, Brigitte's mom, was instrumental in getting her daughter into modeling. In 1948, she convinced her friend Jean Bartet, a famous hat designer, to employ the then 14-year-old Brigitte to model his hats while dancing to music from Swan Lake. Bartet's show led to photo assignments for many other magazines, and later to the silver screen for Bibi, the nickname the actress became known by. Bardot provided the first celebrity endorsement of the luxury shoe brand Repetto, when she asked Rose Repetto to make her a dance slipper she could wear on the streets of everyday life. This makes her a pioneer in the celebrity ambassador space. Bardot's films often featured dance sequences that utilize her training as a ballerina. In Naughty Girl, a very young Bardot performs in numerous highly charged ballet routines. There's a mambo scene in her most famous movie, And God Created Woman. It shows off her grace and rhythm. In A Very Private Affair, Bardot does a jazzy number that perfectly encapsulates her liberated spirit. Just like Audrey Hepburn, who I also made a video about, Bardot benefited from her ballet training and was able to show her skills in her films and her modeling. And just like Hepburn, Bardot influenced the world of fashion, bringing the ballet aesthetic to it and making it popular with the general public. I love Brigitte, Bardot, and Audrey Hepburn as actresses, but I love them even more as ballerinas. They took their love and dedication to ballet and used it in their climb to become movie legends. And they each did it in their own particular way. Relating this to the average adult ballet dancer, this is something we all can do. Take what ballet gives us and use it as we go about life, like carrying ourselves with amazing posture, using our body language to express ourselves, and much more. For example, I remember when I graduated from high school, after I walked across the stage to get my diploma, many people said, "Oh wow, you walked very gracefully." And by then I was not even doing ballet at the moment. But the training and the effects of the training, I guess they stuck. During a time when so many teens felt very awkward walking across a huge stage, I was like, oh, this is such a short time on the stage, better make the most of it. Walk and curtsy your butt off, girl. And hold that diploma like it's a fairy wand. It worked. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like and let me know what you think in the comments. I will see you, my beauties, on the next one.